change real fast, that's how it goes in the city. Gotta watch for the folks and kinfolk. Homeboy on the go in the city. Keep it up close, cotton back on your lap, waiting ready for the show. Where you at in the city? That's what I'm on in the city. I'm in the city.
And that's what it do. What it do, what it do. Hey, what it do
in the city.
Hey, and that's what it do, young LA.
What it do now.
Man, what it do in the city. Hey, people, I'm Mr. 10.
And I'm Cousin C.
And this is what it do in the city.
In the city.
If you don't know, now you do know and you do know that. I got my motherfucking friendly partner in this mug. I got my partner in this mug. I got my partner in this mug. I got my partner in this mug. Young LA, man. If you don't know, man, Mr. Smoke a Lot, man. He does that, man.
I'm in the building.
The Wake and Bake show, man.
Yes, sir.
The LA, man.
Show, man. You coming soon, man.
The young LA, man. If you
about?
don't know now, you do know and you do know that, man. Straight up and down like a push-up, man.
The real one.
Yeah, man. It's a pleasure to have you here, though, big brother, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thank you for popping up. You know what I'm saying? Popping out for us, man. God is good all the
I'm
time.
with the keeping my word.
On a Sunday.
You hear me? On a Sunday
fun day.
afternoon.
Yeah, straight up and down like a push-up, man. So young LA, man, I'm happy to have you here, man. But we like to jump into some shit called What It Do in the City Hot Topics, man. What's going on right now, Saint?
A whole lot. I mean, the NBA playoffs, that's probably the most important thing in most of the men's life.
Yes, sir.
They worried about who winning, but you know, I ain't watched it since the Lakers lost.
I'm right there with it.
I'm right there.
I ain't watched it since the Lakers
with
lost.
Los Angeles in there, it don't really bother me.
That's where y'all at?
The motherfucking mascot I don't care if it's a Clipper, a Laker, a Dodger.
Yeah.
When they say Los Angeles in the front, I represent it.
California.
Yes, sir.
I gotta pause on y'all for a second. I like the Knicks too. My father is in New York, bro. So the Knicks I'm a friend of the Knicks.
Man,
You hear me? Them are my guys. But you
acquainted.
better believe I'm a Los Angeles Laker.
Hey, to the core. I'm a fan of underdogs, man. I've been seeing that nigga Spike Lee sitting in the stands
With his orange suits.
for years and years.
All the shit. The nigga had an orange suit on the other day. Looked like the doo-bops.
Do it for Spike Lee.
Yeah.
if you gonna do it.
Yeah.
Or I heard that too. I heard somebody say that. Send him on to see if they start winning. Maybe he's the bad luck.
Yeah, get that nigga out the seat. Yeah, we might like how they had to get Jack Nicholas out the seat over here, man. Something got to
We'll
give.
figure it out here. LA, they'll fast forward you. Niggas would not respect your celebrity if we lose it.
On another note, man, the Pacers just did this shit, man. They ain't did this shit since 25 years against Kobe when Kobe and Shaq. And they shut them down. And then they had this dude, Reggie, give him the motherfucking trophy. I said, oh, that's what they own? Oh yeah, we're back by popular demand next year.
Yeah.
But they did their stuff this year, man. Shout out the Pacers, man.
Yeah, it's a young black dude that's doing it up, man.
Yeah.
He
Hillenburg.
walked
What's his name?
around the stadium after he won, fucking with the people, man.
Is that what he did?
Ain't be mad at him, man.
Word.
Hey, I'm a fan of the underdogs. I'm not gonna watch it because it ain't the Lakers, you know. But I'm a fan of it. I want to see the other teams like OKC and all them. It's good to see them, but they need to be going against somebody big, man.
Like who?
Like the Lakers, goddamn.
I just want to know because
My uncle texted me the other day and said it ain't been cracking since the Lakers been out. Like it's going on, but that extra when niggas just
the party scene.
Yeah,
It's party scene when the lake show's going on, bro. And it's never gonna be like that until it's like that. But I guess we not in Indianapolis.
I'ma just say
or Indiana or we're not. And OKC, we're not there.
They
So
messed us up with that one trade when we was about to get the point guard, dude, and they shut it down.
Chris Paul.
And then
back in the day with Chris Paul.
That Chris Paul play. We had the two other dudes. They was about to trade them. They came back like. Cancel the trade, they just sent them back to LA. They looking like, nah, trade me, my nigga. Y'all don't care.
No, them niggas done been everywhere but the Lakers too.
Get out of here. They don't want to never, you know how nigga. I think we family. As soon as he leave, he like, yeah, get rid of him. Oh, that was going on.
Get rid of him.
Yeah, no, that ain't how we.
No, he's not it.
Yeah, I respect that they.
But you know we're a prestige team, man. The Los Angeles Lakers, man. We the gold, man. Gold for the honey, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. We go.
I call
We
it the
gotta get the
Laker
money.
effect, man. You ever heard of the Laker effect? I think I made that up.
Nah.
You winning so much that everybody team up to try to make you stop winning. It's the Laker effect.
Yeah, we all gold. God damn it, gold. Like Kid and James, he gold all on my
You hear
watch.
me? It's like when you go to the park it be you play one team and one team. When you beat them, the next team come, you beat them. Them two teams start mixing together now. Because we know we can't win with the teams we got, and they conform. We beat them now. Now they start calling it. They start lying on you, doing all kinds of shit.
They trying to put together their own votes, trying to
let that shit go, man.
You know what I mean?
Hey, okay. On another note, fellas, tell me, since I ain't saw you, brother, but tell me what you think about the Kendrick and the Drake beef and all that shit.
Hey, man, to me, I ain't gonna lie. That was like, if Drake won, all the industry bullshit, we lost.
We fucked up again.
And if Kendrick won, the industry, we from the street still here. The niggas who independent, who a real nigga that patched their CD up, who got core fans, shit like that. If
like us.
Us. So I'm pushing for Kendrick. What? Immediately.
No, straight up, show up.
Disrespectful.
And no disrespect, I like Drake.
Come on now, don't even wear no owl shirt. I like
but don't wear an owl shirt, man.
I'm on DJ. Don't get to playing too many of them in a row.
Hey, that's a whole lot of West Coast.
Them in there, and then play another one. Nigga looking at
no, sir. No, sir. Hey, it's like Kendrick radio right now.
Hurry up and play that.
I never heard it like that.
I never heard it like that.
Hurry up and play that.
You better skip down that shit up out of here.
You know where you at?
No, big facts, man. Big facts, man. So it's safe to say, do you think that Kendrick broke his foot off in his ass and left a shoe, right?
I really think, sometimes people got to step back out of themselves, get out of your ego. I mean, he should have just been like, I ain't fucking with Kendrick. Like Snoop Dogg. He said, you must be high off the edible. That nigga woke up and said, I was just high off the edibles. Don't get up out of here.
Yeah, nigga fucked up.
Like, nigga, what?
Yeah, nigga fucked up. That's all.
You think I'm high on the... Nah, you don't play that game. I mean, he went for it. They've been poking at each other. If you go back to the old BET Cypher.
So what you think we should do about this motherfucking Joey Badass situation, man? I seen Eastside K-Boy getting in his ass. Lashes done gotten his ass a little bit, man. Do y'all think we should indulge as artists? I was talking to my cousin right there, man. You know what I'm saying? He just stepped in the Bill Killer, man. But I ain't seen him in a minute, man. Y'all think we should, all of us? Or just let it do what it do?
Hell no. I think they should let, it's like, I ain't not like that, but I'm saying like, nigga.
No disrespect, cause I fuck with everybody who drops, so I don't want them to take it as disrespect. But it's just like, if one nigga start fighting one nigga and a nigga jump in, it's like he was too much.
It's not fair.
It's like, well,
no, I've been an advocate of not beating a nigga to death.
A nigga is too much for a nigga. You feel me? If one nigga jump in, but then you jump in, it's like, well, he was getting y'all. Why you had to jump in?
Yeah.
He had him. Now 4, 5, 6, 7 niggas jumped in on him. Yeah. It's like, what? Hey,
look, it's crazy because a great friend of mine, McAfee, man, he told me the other night we sitting up at 4 a.m. getting loaded. Right, we just drinking the shit, and he like, yeah, you need to get him. I said, get him and do what? I said, but really, he never dissed the entire West Coast. He said what he said about the minions and shit that's around Kendrick. That he poking at. He poking the bear. I get it.
Kendrick on tour.
We California bears. He poking the bear.
I look at it like Kendrick shouldn't even respond. So
he's not gonna.
Without him responding now, it's like, okay. Mr. 10 ain't gonna respond. I'm right here. He my boy. I'm hearing you. I'm fit to get at you. So I look at it like that.
What was the diss?
That's what I'm trying to say. Where was the diss?
It was a cipher diss.
But did it diss the entire West Coast?
Before the cipher, he said it was too much West Coast dick stuff. It's pause. He said that. And niggas went off of that.
I think it's because at one time Kendrick Lamar said he was the king of the New York. And it was like he was the most popular rapper.
You talking about back on that old song with
yeah, but at that
Jay
time,
Electronic and everybody.
He was selling out all his shows. So when he said it, he was
putting a significant point.
But he was really telling the truth. It was different when you ain't got nothing to back it up.
So is this true that Joey Badass is a part of TDE or something?
Like the East? TDE East.
Okay, so I didn't know.
Sure.
So now I'm kind of getting a synopsis of what's going on. Yeah. It's all a poke the bear thing, even with the Kendrick thing. When Kendrick came, he did that because knowingly that he was getting ready to drop an album. This is what people is confused about. Controversy sells.
Yeah.
If you don't say nothing good or bad, motherfucker, we ain't even thinking about it.
But he wasn't by himself on the disc.
But I'm saying, when he dropped that motherfucking back on the disc, right? I ain't talking about the biggest back on the disc.
I'm talking about who was with him when he
now,
hold on. Let me land.
Land that plane.
All I'm saying is before this controversy struck up to the knob that it did, before we turned that static TV with our motherfucking vice grip. It wasn't to that magnitude at that point. You understand what I'm saying? Album was getting ready to be in the making. Again, like Kanye and anybody else, controversy sells. So if you don't do or say something, ain't nobody thinking about you.
Right. So you're trying to build a buzz.
We trying to build a buzz, for lack of a better word.
Buzz, yeah.
Let's put the nail in the coffin with that.
So it's part of his rollout. That's what you think.
So, but it worked, and it worked phenomenally, right? The shit is like Kendrick's radio right now, bro. Listen, I go to. Should I tell them this shit? I go to work every day, goddammit. I'm listening to Kendrick Lamar while I'm driving.
We never not working.
I'm never not working.
Hello.
But I listen to this nigga while I'm driving, and he's playing 9 out of 10 albums. I'm talking about every 10 minutes. I ain't talking about every hour. This shit is phenomenal. I've never seen this shit since, but I'm Team Kendrick all the way. Don't get it twisted. I'm slow motion West Coast, man. But I've never seen this in my life.
I'm gonna say this.
Drake effect.
Drake had it too, though.
He got the Drake effect.
Yeah, he got that shit.
But for the West Coast.
For the West Coast.
Kendrick Lamar has the biggest diss song ever in hip hop history. Also.
At this point, for sure. We always thought Vaseline was.
It was.
At that point.
And when it first dropped, Ice Cube jumped up there and said, like, I still got the hardest diss record, and at that time it did. But I'm talking about he done broke all records.
He broke all.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man, this shit is playing.
Kids singing it, nigga.
Man, my kids are singing
A minor. I was like, damn.
Whoa, they don't even know what they talking about. I'm talking about 5 and 9 years old. Don't know what they talking about and singing this shit. Yeah. Bro, I got it where I was filming on Turn the TV Off. Mustard! And I got the kids in the back, he going dumb. I swear to God, if I'm lying them down, I'm gonna show this shit on this segment. Yeah, they going dumb. My kids, right? And this shit is crazy though, bro.
Fast forward, what I was basically telling everybody, Kendrick is one of us. He was out here.
No, he was grinding like us.
Yeah, I met him. He had a CD. He was Carter 4 at first. He did the Lil Wayne ripped up all his beats. Then he was K-Dot. He was rapping, doing ciphers, doing a regular street nigga in the ghetto. You see him around.
Man, that's why I'm glad to talk to you, brother, because I knew you was gonna give people the real spiel
so it's like
on all that.
So it's like a nigga getting at Mr. 10. What you think he fit to do?
You can't say Mr. 10 ain't been outside.
What do you think? You're not about to get on him on the mic. You don't want to go meet a nigga in the back. You don't think we could call in? You could do your 5 and my. You don't think we could do the shit off the record?
Yeah.
So certain people, it's just don't even bother him. It's like a LA record.
Don't wake up the sleeping bear.
LA
the sleeping giant thing.
Do damn near everything. It's just part of LA. Basketball, football, domino.
Yeah, we just did it. Talk your talk, for real. Sprinkle me, man.
Put in the motherfucking customer service voice. Hey, how you doing? We know how to talk to the people too. Hey, good morning. We know how to do all these things. They just amplify the ghetto shit that we do because it's viral. But yeah, it's a gang of shit going on in the ghetto every day.
So with that, what you know, man? What you seen going on in the city this crazy?
We might, and the world might want to know.
We ain't heard about it, just...
Oh, man, it's a movement of music. We got cracking out here, man. And it's like we ain't thriving off negativity, so it's going to take a little longer. It might take y'all a little longer to hear about us because we ain't just walking around doing dumb shit. We doing our shit the right way, and we, you know what I mean, meeting people, shaking hands.
I can tell you this, nigga, we up like a push-up, nigga. Shout out Kendrick, nigga.
20 years.
Yeah, we up like a push-up, nigga.
Doing that, you running off on people doing bullshit. You got to switch your number. You got to switch up. We solid niggas. We've been around this motherfucker since.
Say nigga ain't switching his number.
Hey, man, call
the plug
me.
is us.
Around here. I'm through there.
No, the plug is us.
Over there.
and listen, and shout out again to Kendrick, man, because he didn't broke his foot off. I hope he took his shoes off, nigga, because he broke his foot off in somebody motherfucking gumbo. You better believe that, though. Yeah, man, straight up and down like a push-up, nigga.
And on a bigger note, you know, the way I live, I don't gangbang. I fuck with Crips and Bloods. Like on a serious note, like my brothers.
Right.
You know me before they got put on, and some niggas just from respecting me how I live, how I play it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So with that being said, Kendrick Lamar put everybody on one stage
and one accord.
That was big.
Yeah,
you know, that was fast.
He kind of like he just followed it.
Even though
I got to see colors and all that.
A lot of people say that it was predominantly Bloods on that stage.
I mean, overall,
we know that
everybody is connected to some people in a certain way, so you feel comfortable, so you're gonna bring them up. So it's like if you bring your first few people, it's gonna be your people who you gotta bring because they your people.
But I ain't even talking about the artists. They just talking about in general everybody that was on the stage.
Everybody from somewhere in LA. You feel me? So they gonna bring up their area first.
So this is my thing though, young LA. Everybody is confused.
I feel like if you do more pop-ups, it'd be different, more hoods to come. It's just how many people can you fit in one stage in one concert?
Why you still doing your concert? And he was in Inglewood.
You know what I mean? I respect it. It's just like somebody got left out. You know, you do parties. If you forgot to invite one person, you know how I feel. They gonna call you tomorrow. I'm like, damn, you didn't even tell me. Hey man, what could you say? But say, man, my bad. You didn't invited 3,000 people. They don't care. They just know me.
Yeah, we're there.
So
I don't care who didn't come.
On the bigger LA side, yeah, you gotta somebody always. I call it hate mail. I could be gone for too long. Nigga, man, I thought you said you come back.
Yeah, man. So that's facts. That's facts, man. I'm glad you dropped them jewels on us, man, and for the world to hear that shit, man. Well, can you tell us? I'm gonna jump into this shit though. You feel me? Can you tell me what's going on though with
Yeah, but overall, what I wanted to say about that, them niggas jumping off on Joey Badass, everybody got off though. So I think in the long run, just to hearing niggas rap, because niggas be so interested in making hit songs and good albums, just to get on there and bar shit down, it was dope. Every nigga, I listened to all of them.
Ray, all of them.
But nobody's that wasn't dope, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think.
What you think about the chick though, Gina, tripping on us?
She popping too much, bro. I don't like that shit.
But she from the West Coast.
So what I realized about like the Jean Paul and Gina, they like the people, even though it's like vegetables. That's what I look at them like. When you get your plate, everybody want oxtails and yams.
Yeah. But you order chicken, nigga.
Yeah, so they gonna tell you need to eat your vegetables. So while you right there with a plate full of food in front of everybody, it feel bad. You get what I'm saying? But when you eat your vegetables, it's good for you. So that's all I can say about that. No more, no less. Some people don't eat vegetables, so when you tell them to eat vegetables, they just gonna reject. So that's how they telling people to do rollouts. They telling people to be interview ready. They telling people practice and go warm up for your show. Go do a feel me. So most niggas just perform, and you thinking that was hard.
I just was tripping off her because they say she from the West Coast too. I mean, I can't wait to interview her. You know what I'm saying? To see what was her perspective of it. I know all about her, but I want to hear her perspective on this, man, because you hating on us. You know what I'm saying? And again, like we said, I fuck with Drake, y'all. I like the Drake music, like Kendrick said.
No, I mean
I like Drake when he's singing. I don't like when you being tough.
It's a vibe.
That's just me.
Like when you go turn that on.
Yeah, bro. And I'm a real street nigga. Everybody know that shit, bro. Mm-hmm. So when you talking that talk, George, I want to hear you talk that talk and you about that business. I don't give a fuck what you did in Canada. I don't know about what you did in Canada, but I'm talking about here. I'm a real West Coast native, and I'm not hating again. I fuck with Drake.
We fuck with people.
I like good music.
I say overall, when you come from out of town and you link up with some good niggas, you could be from LA to wherever you at. But it's certain shit you got.
Listen, I know everybody, young LA. I never met Drake. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I never met him.
I met him before.
I don't give a fuck. Not like that. No disrespect to you. I'm saying no pun intended.
He got like
he got his barricade.
Yeah. Like no easy. We just pushed through though.
But listen, I know everybody else. Lil Wayne, you name it.
We had a show.
But I never met him per se.
My nigga DJ Everready said we pushing through. Come on.
And that's what we doing.
Homie said,
Everready. Shout out Everready.
Turned around and started walking. We just got up in there.
And that's how the pack game we was moving. Straight up.
Gotta just press play.
I know a lot of motherfuckers like that.
By the time they figure out what we was doing,
we here. What's up, my nigga?
Hey, already.
It's straight up and down like a push-up.
All the up-and-coming rappers, if you hurry up and shake the right person's hand from the outside, nobody know.
Okay.
They see a gang, it's the 50-pack gang niggas. If I walk up and shake Mr. Tan and y'all didn't hear what we said,
you done been with us?
You'll be thinking, he got to know us. Then he good. He know the people.
Yeah, he wouldn't even be coming this close.
Them, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to formulate it. You got to ready your
You got to populate.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Wake and bake.
It might not be easy. You got to time it and do all that, but yeah.
Hey, let me ask you a quick question, though, Kenfo. Let me jump into this shit, man, because the people really want to know so much about you. I know about you. And a lot of our great homies know about you, but I want the world to know about you, man. I want you to be able to elaborate this shit, man. So how did you get started in this music journey and get jumping off in this industry?
Hold on. Before we get done, though, I want you to let everybody know exactly where you from. You know what I mean? Because I know it's Young LA.
Yeah. So the Young LA name for me, is because I moved like 20, 30 times in LA County. So before I can ever, link up and be with nobody hood long enough where they can start saying you with our hood.
Yeah, you're part of that.
I moved again. But everywhere I lived at, they look at me like, oh, I grew up with him.
That's my guy.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you ain't been there long enough or you was nobody where the niggas won't remember you. But I remember, they always see you. I just seen niggas like, I remember, did you go to West? Oh, yeah, I went to that school and shit like that. But I'm like, I knew this nigga when we was in first grade. And I done moved and this and all the way from Hollywood to Orange County. So that's LA County. So let me say the real city. So Gardena, Hawthorne, South Central, all the different sides.
Oh, you know what's up.
East side, west side. Feel me? I done lived in Orange County, you know what I mean? Paramount, Norwalk. A lot of the niggas who's from Compton was going to Paramount and shit. So you run into a lot of people just from being in all these little gray areas too. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Because you might
where they don't think that's the shit.
Yeah, niggas from Compton might not be hanging in Compton every day, but they might be in Hawthorne somewhere. You fuck around bumping.
Shout out Hawthorne, nigga. Southside.
Baby mama live over there or somewhere. You feel me? Just different shit. Like how you said you ran into a nigga Jeep Perico driving
right there on Prairie and 120.
That's what I'm saying.
My
shit like that. You might not never see him
on Broadway.
Because that's his hood. He low. He ain't gonna just be sliding around looking in cars.
No, that's facts.
He might be in the bucket or the black tinted down or whatever, but it's just somewhere else you can do little.
You can do little jump off that. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ran into dads off the same shit in the same area, bro. Late midnight, nigga, 2 or 4 in the morning, nigga. I'm out there doing my whistle. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I was on, but I ain't on that. But I'm saying, boom, at the light, nigga. Damn, goddamn, what you doing over here? That type of shit. My nigga, goddamn. That nigga in a white 500. Nigga, G. Perico was in a black one.
Do you believe in coincidence?
I do.
Everything.
I think timing is everything.
Yeah, so shit's supposed to happen. I'm supposed to see. Now that's what I'm doing. You could have looked and just not said nothing. Nigga wrote. I'm supposed to say.
You're not aware of your surroundings then, though.
If you live in a right now, some people don't live in right now. They're like, if I see him, I'm gonna say something, and then see him and don't say nothing. Because they so lost in, they see
in the sauce.
You supposed to be, I'm right now here. What's happening?
What's happening? Nigga, I literally was on the phone with glasses when G. Perico was on side of me, nigga. Yeah, that's how I was popping my shit. Mm-hmm. Nigga, I literally used to go, damn, can I say some of this shit? I used to go in the backyard when my nigga kill a house, nigga, my cousin. Yeah. Nigga from Fanatics, nigga. Yeah. Don't drop that dirt to them. Nigga, I used to be in the backyard, nigga, full flesh going.
Come on, man, that's my guy, man.
I ain't gonna tell y'all nothing else.
I just gave him some
I get with y'all when that nigga came up last week, man. I'm gonna holler at that nigga, man.
Ask him about the buckets I just gave him at this park we was at earlier.
Oh no, nigga, I need to get with you too about that, nigga. I heard about you doing the motherfucking
It don't come with those though. Hello.
Oh, you don't like those?
No, those fly. I'm saying on the court, you might. No, them are the things.
Yeah, them are things. I'm about to say.
No. I'm just starting to talk the basketball shit.
I know we can go do a thing.
You my partner. I'm gonna let you know.
I wanted to hang out with you though, but I still was on my player shit. I might have to go to motherfucking.
Let's say this.
I'm going to what's the name after this?
If you ever
one of Maestros.
If you ever had a little lady and she was on the phone and you got behind that thing and you jumped in there, you missed the tender. Yeah. I couldn't wait to grow up and miss the tender.
Hey man, I called my guy. I said my guy.
Come on now.
I'll be here today.
Couldn't wait.
And you do know that.
Yes, sir. To miss the tender.
Shout out, make sure.
They be trying to talk on the phone and then they get to doing, let me call you back. You don't want them to know you over there.
Just because you know.
That's to miss the tender.
I love y'all, man.
I had to.
Okay. See, cut this shit off a little bit, man, because we want to know, man. But let's dive into this shit, bro. Let these people know how you got cracking.
Rapping. It was around 9/11 when the motherfucking shit hit the towers. You feel me?
Oh, you talking about the whole shit?
Yeah, back in the day, way back then. I've been loving music, so let's just say that. First off the top, you know all music, you love hip hop. Whenever a song come on, you put your name. So it could say Jay, and you gonna say Young. And that's just how I start going, and you just start doing it, whatever the case. But I had a cousin that moved in from Philly, you feel me, or Virginia. And he did music, you feel me? So I had a bunk bed at the bottom with the bed on the top. So when he came in, I let him have the bottom bed, I'll sleep on the top. Sometimes in the middle of the night, he'll be woke, light on, I sleep I don't sleep hard. I wake up fast. So he in there with his little music trying to be low, but I'll wake me up. So I'll get down there. So what I start doing, like chilling with him while he writing, you know what I'm talking about? He making up lines as he go. I insert, you know how a nigga tell you a word that rhyme with something that you going, and you like, ooh, that's a good one. He'll use it. You feel me? So every so often, you know what I'm talking about, nigga, because it's too easy to just say, dude. You just say few. It's just so a nigga come with a word like spew or stew, and you like, oh, I'm gonna cook it like beef, whatever. And it's just you was using whatever word, so he kept
bull, turmoil,
shit like that. Just having that different shit. You feel me? That's what make niggas dope. So one day he was just like, man, you always giving me some good suggestions. You should start writing your own little book. You feel me? So
you got that little black and white book?
Exactly.
The composition book.
The OG composition. And I start writing me some shit. Boom. We end up moving again, like I told you. I moved to Long Beach. I was living in like the Langport, Parwoods, Ackerfields. It's the part of North Long Beach. It's crazy over there, cracking. But coming from LA, that's like
it's different.
We moved there to be cool. We got a pool. You can walk to the store over here. Ain't no walking to the store. You might get smacked at.
In Long Beach?
No, in LA.
Oh, no, okay.
So we moved back to over there. It was cool. So that's what I'm saying. But it's still cracking over there.
But it's the difference.
It's, you know, cool type of cracking. You can get into a squabble, go home, whatever. Over there, you get into a squabble.
You might get shot.
Trying to pop you sooner or later. That's the nigga beating me up. And now you got it coming. So fast forward.
Mama gotta move.
Yeah, we out there. I didn't start hanging with niggas. I be hooping and shit. Like we was talking about, there's a park over there. We all hooped on Sundays. One day after the Sunday, it turned into a cipher. And one nigga that I knew, he in jail right now, free the homie Boost dude. I told him that I've been writing in the book, and I started showing him, you know, I'm not a rapper. I got a little book I be writing.
Yeah, it's a composition.
But a few shit I done let him hear, so he must have thought I was hard already. Fuck all that, you not a rapper shit. But we get to the thing, it turned to cipher. They like, who rap over here?
Wait, he hated on you?
No, he told niggas I was a rapper.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, when they said it's a cipher, I'm not a rapper. I ain't even tripping off of it. I'm fresh. I just go sit down. He tell a nigga, no, he's a rapper too. Point at me. I look at the homie like, didn't I tell you?
Put you on Front Street, huh?
You had just advised him, don't do this.
Yeah, and he did it. So fuck it. I'm out here now. I bust in front of everybody. And everybody fuck with it. So from there on, I just kept going.
So you got the stamina right there.
Right there in front of everybody.
That's how you kind of got your superpower.
Yeah, in the ghetto, they
want to hear young guy like,
So I'm just saying.
What was your name then?
My name back then was Nonchalant.
Why did you come up with that?
We was trying to figure out rap names, me and my partner, and we was just looking through the dictionary. You feel me? Fuck it, I'm gonna go through like that and make up nerve. While I'm looking at you, you look at me, and we look at each other, try to figure out words. Looking at the word, but a word that fits you. So we came up for the other homie. His name was Finesse. He went with it. Boom. My name was Nonchalant.
I like Nonchalant.
But that's really like my character overall. I'm like a laid back type of nigga.
No facts. You are. Like you so smooth, nigga, that you know this is what I observed from you. You so smooth, brother, that you don't be tripping off anything that's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna smoke one blunt. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna say what's up to everybody. You gracefully approach everybody with the same kindness. Yeah. But you still like, okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes they say that about me.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? But I love everybody. And I know you do because I see how you conduct yourself around children and everything, brother. You've been such a great role model, man. And everything that you do.
Yeah, that means a lot to me, though. I lost my pops when I was 10. So I've been the man of the house long before.
So you know how to greet people.
Yeah, I know if you know, ain't nobody, it's you. You you're aware of how you handle things. You know you got big bro, or you can go to somebody else and they got your back. It don't matter you right.
I was the big bro, so I understand what you're saying.
I've been everybody big bro too, but I'm saying I ain't.
No, I'm talking about I only had two brothers. Well, I got an older brother, but he was on my father's side, and a sister on my father's side. But I knew how to conduct the household. Let me so to speak. When my mama,
so fast forward, I was saying, I paid attention a few times when moms didn't eat to make sure we eat. Feel me? And that type of shit when I was like, I'm gonna start hustling. Yeah. So before I got into, grown up, I was selling incense, selling candy, already bringing money home. So I was already on that from a kid.
You was on your shit.
Everybody that know me that know that I've been like this. So that's why I said it just transferred. So when I realized people rap, you supposed to get out. You know, music is 80%, 90% business. It's all about how you press and play outside of the music.
Yeah, it don't got nothing to do with how hard you is no more for sure.
Dope. Yeah, so that's when I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I like to do. I like to be out in the world and you know,
right. Okay.
You know, your word is everything. So the niggas say I'm gonna be here. That's what it comes down to.
You hear Jack? Right.
Hey, with your cousin, you know, what you learning from him and whatnot.
Yeah.
Is it safe to say that's your biggest musical influence?
To be honest, like I said, he lived with me for a little while. He never taught me nothing. It was him rapping and me giving him suggestions. He told me to get a book the whole time.
So you kind of helped him.
Oh, right, so you helped him.
It was all love. So he got me rapping, if you want to say that. But as far as he never went through my book and helped me, I never said rap my shit to him and he suggested nothing to me.
Oh, you didn't get a chance to do all that with him?
So
what's up with him? Is he still doing music?
Yeah, I see him now. He live in Virginia. He moved back to Virginia. He got kids and he like a Muslim 1%er. But he look at me and hit me up and be like, yeah, you doing your shit.
I was about to say, what do you think about your success with this?
Everybody fuck with me, you know what I mean? Like, one of the people in the family that.
So with that,
I got bigger people in my family that's rappers and shit too. A lot of people don't know I'm related to the game. That's my cousin.
Is that right? Big Face and Big Face and B Fly, them my people, man. Yeah, ain't my people too, but Big Face and B Fly I fuck with.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Like hard body.
Yeah,
what you want to ask?
I'm really related to Games from his mom's side. So man, we got the same.
Oh, you mom with the salon out there with B Fly. I know all about it.
Yes, no, my thing was, I mean, so he didn't really influence you. So who influenced you? And then at the same time, how did that shape your sound? How did that person shape your sound?
I feel like I do a lot of like self learning. You know what I mean? I be by myself, go around a lot of people, learn from people's mistakes. You know what I mean? We just was head on. Like, I don't know. I did a lot of like recording in the beginning when I was recording. Like people were saying, it's like you got to get your, you saying too many words at one time. You know how you trying to
double entendre.
You got to take some of the words out to make it fit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like you trying to get all that together, and then you know when I got past all that together, it was just going crazy. So I don't know if I got no actual musical influence that was over me because I've been basically over my own shit the whole time.
But obviously somebody kind of like molded you. Had to like the Pacs, the Snoops, the Ice Cubes, the Scarfaces. Any of those musical influences that helped kind of mold your sound?
At one time it was the people, you heard of the Relatives?
I remember that.
Yeah.
Facts.
Okay,
they're my guys.
My boy name is his name Lil Bob Gotti. His dad named Bob Gotti, and he the one who put the Relatives out. So they had a label called 1800 Block.
Yeah.
And his son was signed to him, and I was with.
They folk with rest his soul, Terry Carter, and all that back then too.
Yeah, I think so. I believe so. Yeah. So at that time, he had a song on the radio with E40, and they had a big ass campaign. So really, it's crazy because the time when they signed Top Dog, we was there too. They was looking at both of the labels, the 1800 Block label and the Top Dog label.
Wow.
And they ended up signing J-Rock.
Wow.
We seen all of them. I knew Kendrick Lamar, we all met, and it was like, at that time, we was going crazy. We had jackets, chains, rings, party buses.
Oh, y'all had the whole shit. Y'all already had a movement.
Yeah, we was.
That's crazy you say that because I actually was out there with Kendrick because I was fucking around with glasses at the time. And Kendrick was even a part of us. They had what I think it was the green division or something. No, the red division. We were the blue division with glasses, but glasses at
green division with my boy. Rest in peace.
So you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we tied that shit up though.
Booby Soprano. Yeah, that was
rest in peace, Gardena. Shout out Booby, man.
Yeah, that was good people.
That was good people.
With,
shout out Lil Bam too. That was one of his goons. That's my cousin right there.
Yeah, I remember when they had did a big ass. I think it was West Coast Riders. They had Nip, Glasses Malone, and Top Dog. They had that big ass thing in the front of a front yard, big ass picture with all of the things.
This before the project thing.
Way before everybody blew up. It was just on the come up, so it was crazy. Because now, fast forward, niggas is running the game, you know.
Man, and then that project thing is off the motherfucking chain. I remember I was a part of that shit with Tyrese that started that shit, that 2,000 watts thing. to where we was doing shows up in the projects and whatnot, bro. Yeah. And it's just good to see how it transformed and it's got as big as it is. I saw when Kendrick and them did it just most recently, and it was helicopters up there, and you can see for miles and miles people around the corners trying to get just up into the fucking niggas and just see this conglomerate of a fucking show, bro. I mean, I know I'm cussing y'all, pardon me, but I'm just being honest, man. It was just big, man.
So I'm gonna fast forward y'all to from the nonchalant name. You know how the ghetto is just be like remote control instead of remote control. They just keep breaking everything down.
Yeah, the remote control.
And they just start calling me Lant, short for nonchalant, which is LANT.
And what does Lant mean?
It was nonchalant.
Oh, it's just shorter.
Right. You know what I mean? Like Young LA, they just call me Young.
Yeah.
Or LA. They won't say Young LA together.
The abbreviation.
Exactly. So me keep saying Lant, nonchalant, it'll end up, oh girl, 5 o'clock in the morning. What you gonna remember that song?
I remember that.
Gotta get
her name was
together.
I remember that.
I just felt like, it was a girl name.
Let me switch this way.
When I was right there, I was living in Long Beach at the time. When I was getting dope, everybody was kept saying, "Hey, you from over here?" And I'm like, "No, I'm from LA. I moved over here. I didn't move."
But you was over there.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? Instead of my name being LANT, I'm gonna just be Young LA.
I think you got a lot of similarities to me, brother. Probably that's why we click like that because. Like I said, I grew up on the east side, nigga, in the 4 trades, and then moms moved the motherfucker way to fucking Pomona, then moms moved the motherfucker way back to Arlington and Venice, and then moms moved the motherfucker way to fucking South Bay, and then Pops, I was throughout the whole transition, I was going back and forth from Long Island, Harlem, and all that old shit back to LA. So I agree with you saying how we kind of like move, and we just never been stagnated. Yeah, and it's like a part of no certain thing.
You used to being the new kid. Like everybody who's been around, he's like, oh, this nigga, he been here forever. Everybody know him. Like, I'm the new nigga. Every time I go, hey, how y'all doing? You gotta learn how to greet niggas. And
that's facts.
Be a real nigga because you ain't got the based off of how long you been around. It's based off of who you are right now and what you showing niggas.
Okay, but I want to ask you something that a lot of people want to know. Like, what has been your creative process in writing? And stuff like that, or producing your music to make these hits that you're making, brother?
I ain't gonna lie, I got a producer. I lock in with the producer, right? So we start learning each other, knowing what tempos, what type of music I'm on, with my album about where direction I'm going in, and they start cooking the beats. When I first started coming to the Never Not Working thing, where everybody know me from, it was with my producer 89. He passed away.
Rest in peace. Shout out. My condolences.
So, I had to move around. That's why y'all see me fucking with like G5, my new producer.
Shout out G5.
Got it cracking in the streets. He on the radio going crazy. And then I've been fucking with my the rich assholes, my boy Finesse. You know what I mean? He got a pack of different producers.
I haven't got a pleasure to meet him, but I've been hearing about it. Go ahead.
So it's like 3 or 4 producers that's underneath him, Baby on the beat. So like when we record them, they'd be in a different studio. Everybody on their laptop making a beat.
Y'all transferring.
Come back, they got a beat for me. Listen to this. Ooh, so we was in there chilling. K-Boy was doing a feature for somebody. The dude walked in, played some beats. As soon as they played, it was Welcome to LA. Boom, he turned it on. K-Boy like, I got some of this. He walked in, started laying the verse, got a phone call, walked out. I finished the hook, did the verse. He came back. He was like thinking he was fit to finish the hook. I'm like, I already killed the hook and did the verse.
Hey, not to cut you off, brother, but that's what's so sharp about this technology today, brother. Because it's like you don't have to be in the same building to create the same chemistry. I always personally like the beat.
We was in the same building for a moment, but we started it together. He laid it, got a phone call, and
he bounced. And you came with the rest.
Finished the hook.
But I'm saying in today's technology, brother, people don't get a chance to always be there no more. So boom, I do something and I send it to you. Boom, I do something, send it to Sync.
Like the
I'll send it to Killer.
Now everybody got the
but I don't like that. I like this right here. What we doing? Smoking, chilling, having a great time, and
we make a record.
Chemistry come out.
There's a difference in a song and a record.
A
record is some shit we'll be playing forever. Songs some shit we make right now, and niggas be like, oh, that shit was hot. We played it a few times, and then we got to make another one because we forgot about that.
I just wanted to ask you about that because when you mention that, it sometimes it be deep because we don't be there no more. And so, I want to be it.
I'm so in the studio with my producer that I had stopped writing. Cause I just I
need to do it there.
While he recording me and you writing, it's like a time period where he just ain't doing nothing. He like
that's how I got with S-Class, bro. Same thing.
So look, he started recording, make the beat, and I'm rapping right there. He could tell me, no, re-record that, do that, rap that over. When you rap the whole thing, sometimes it sound like you're reading or you don't got the enthusiasm. You need to stay to this or break it down or switch the tempo up, switch the wordplay up, or speed it up, slow it. So niggas don't.
I agree with that. So I agree with that 100%.
Niggas be writing to some shit without the beat, and then they put the beat on, and you got some shit in your phone. You just rap it to that motherfucker, and it be cool. But now your subjects all over. You ain't talking about what.
Subject matter ain't got nothing to do with. But I think that's how most music go right now, though. Yeah, like they're not even really doing nothing that pertains to the fucking topic.
Because right now I say. And you know, being in the game, this shit used to switch like every 3 years. It's switching 6 months now. So what I was about to say is the attention span is real
low.
Oh yeah, no, it's
so it's low as this.
It's hard to put out a whole entire album.
I still put them out
but it's hard though because I mean, not hard.
The streaming wise is harder.
Okay.
But to me, it's the more songs you got out, you getting 1,000 streams on 10 songs. That's 10,000. You got
the more visibility you have.
You get 100,000. So you see niggas dropping hella songs, and the song's shorter. So now you got to replay it when you like it.
But do you agree with putting a single out or just a whole album?
I mean, OT Genesis started that.
He showed that.
He showed that. He's growing, and he was this far without an album, and he's still popping, and singles going.
And they like him.
And in this thing, when something don't work, guess what? You just go to the next.
I also think he jumped into the niche of that era.
It's just like right now. It's somebody like my boy Chef Boy. He going crazy, but he know how to. He in the TikTok. He know how to make.
Oh, the gang.
Make sure that the kids.
Shout out my nigga. That shit hard, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the same time you drop the song, it's a dance to it, and they done made it up, and they doing it. So
they doing that shit.
Some people listening to it just to dance. We listening to it because you want to.
We want to hear if this nigga talking that talk.
You get what I'm saying? So it's the same song, but it's getting used for different reasons. Some people using it to clown dance. Some people use it, you know what I mean? Making videos. They not doing no dancing in public, but they in the house just doing they whole do. You get what I'm saying? So I come from the era still where we hand to hand. So I'm still making CDs, sweaters, T-shirts, having tickets for sale. Yeah, I'm on that.
I still believe in the bus stop benches and everything.
Yeah, I'm
nigga.
on that.
I get it that the social world take us across the world, but I'm talking about right here is what we win.
Stapler on that pole 3 in the morning and tear the city up. When they wake up,
a whole lot of pack gang shit going on.
When you slide down the freeway, all them little underpasses, they be having fuck Donald Trump and shit, man. I'm putting some shit up.
Listen, bro. I believe in that because
100,000 people.
Listen, bro. I believe in that because I used to be up like Chaka. You remember Chaka? Chaka was a big artist, tagger, nigga, in our life, nigga, in our span. He bust down, nigga, from here in Oakland, Seattle, everywhere, bro. He got a lot of. Forgive me, God, for saying this shit, but I was out there. I had a partner named Orion too, and I used to be out there with my Orion.
Man, that shit is art though.
But it was art.
Graffiti is part of hip hop. Breakdance is part. So
it's all hip hop.
When it got to the West Coast, it's gangster rap. You feel me? But do you want to go to some real hip hop? You gotta go to the East Coast.
So I believe we took some of that marketing strategy from the artists that was tagging it and writing on walls and graffiti on walls, and we applied it to marketing. Yeah. But now this social media, this AI, this everything that's going on, it's kind of warping it a little bit. Yeah. Even though people are getting monetized and whatnot through these different platforms, it just is what it is, though. But yeah, man, I gotta get into this other question real quick, man, for you get up out of here, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead, hit him with it.
No, I just want to know, since you out here in the industry, moving around, moving, shaking.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's the craziest thing you done seen all year?
You know, niggas be copying niggas, taking their lingo, you know, shit like that. I expect it now. But the craziest shit that just comes top of my head, I be throwing, you know, in the crowd. I throw edibles, I throw money, I throw weed, different shit. So I don't think people was really doing that before me, you know what I mean? So as we be doing the big ass shows, they be watching. Somebody got behind me one day and tried to throw a skateboard. And
what?
Crack somebody. You feel
Oh my fucking god!
Start canceling.
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that.
Yeah. So I tell somebody this, man. It's an art to throwing shit off the stage. You gotta look somebody in the eye and make a connection. Hey, you want this? And they say yeah. Then you throw it to them. You get me? If you just start throwing CDs, fly, motherfucker like Ninja Stars. I just bam. Nigga, look at the CD like I'm beating this nigga ass.
Yeah, I done pop this nigga inside the nose with that.
Nigga throwing it like this out the crowd.
All right, with that crazy shit going on, though, how do you stay inspired and try to
I done been on the show. Right before I got on the show, they was booing the nigga and throwing water at him, and it's like, ooh, we next.
And we go out there.
Like, you know how I be opening up for some big ass people. It would be so.
Right.
So say like Kodak Black, he got a cult following. They came to see him.
Period. They don't care about you.
They be tired of niggas trying to. The next nigga come up, y'all ready to see Kodak? Try to get the little, and then no, the next nigga ain't Kodak. It's the next nigga. So it's like you do that 4 times, and they no, we ain't doing that no more. Fuck this nigga. And you had the nerve to come with some bullshit. Yeah, I done seen a nigga performing and get to dinner popping his booty. Like, I'm like, if this nigga working, why?
I never knew he was gonna do that.
No, get him out of here.
Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, but, hey, even with that, you know, like you say, you done opened up for somebody.
Yeah, we didn't open up for everybody, not somebody. Everybody.
But what about when you gotta go behind somebody and you just like, you know what I mean? Have you ever been behind somebody who just like tear the building down?
Kodak, he just said it.
No, I mean, he's opening before Kodak.
Nah, like if you smart rapper, you gonna line your shit up where you don't go behind somebody who's gonna tear the crowd down. So as dope as I am, I would never play with like DJ Quick or Sugar Free or nothing like that because niggas know word for word.
Listen,
every song.
I told these niggas
your
that.
Song could be dope. You could be killing the crowd and doing all.
It can be better than their song, but it's not bigger.
Bitching on a party.
I'd rather give you my bitch.
That shit changes everything. It takes you back to. I remember when I was in high school. We was beating on the wall, the down, down, down. So a nigga be right there with somebody, and like, nigga, that shit take you somewhere. So it's like, I would never play. Like, some niggas be thinking they hard, and they just go in there and bomb now. Because when a nigga go on after you, he fit to make your shit look like you was never here. So why would you ever try to go on after him?
I always tell niggas
ego.
that. I always tell niggas that.
I say ego is edging God out, man. You hear me? I'm keeping him in. I'm talking about.
I always tell niggas.
I take advice. I take suggestions and shit.
Listen, so what role do you feel like your fans play in your career? And, you know, how does it benefit in your behalf?
Well, shit, they keep the lights on, man. I mean, if you ain't got no fans, then you ain't really got nothing. So I have sold 100 mixtapes for $100 before in one day.
So that's how they play in your career.
So what I'm saying is, if you got
turn the lights
fans,
on, they can pay the Edison bill.
I made a CD and a DVD about how we made it with my people in there talking about my life and a sweater. And I dropped it for 100, and 100 people bought it. So same, shout out to Nip, proud to pay. So you feel me? Like compared to streams, you might not. You feel me? To make $100 off a hard sale on a stream, that might be 5,000, 10,000 streams or whatever the case. So it's like when you really just sold 1 million copies or something. But it's like they didn't see it, they can't gauge it, they don't believe it. So it's just, you know, I got real fans. My people fill up.
For the fans, though, that I know you got these fans. You gotta
have people support you more than just saying, hey,
I'm your motherfucking dog. I was just gonna say that
That's what I'm saying. It's your job to go get fans. That's why I open up for them people, because them people pay $50 to see them.
No, I've been seeing you out there in Orange County at that shit. They
pay the motherfucking, to do a meet and greet. They tickets $150. Niggas pay $25 to get in.
Some of the most loyal fans is at that dome thing out there in Orange County.
Yeah.
What's the name of that joint? Oh my fucking God. They go crazy, bro. They go crazy for you, bro.
And then don't go out there and touch the people after. I'm saying.
Every time, I've been up there with the licks a few times, and I go out in the crowd.
I'm out in the crowd meeting essays, Asians.
Shaking hands, making friends, smoking a blunt with them.
Hey, now.
Yeah, fact.
Because if not, what are you doing it for, man? I need you to follow me.
Yeah. Hey, tell the world about your podcast, man. I know you got the Wake and Bake thing jumping.
WB Morning Podcast, man. Right. We started all off of me coming to the same nigga podcast at different time. He got different podcasts, so how you will be doing yours the next day, somebody else, I done did they podcast. He keeps seeing me coming. He like, man, why don't you do your own podcast? And I'm like, man, I'm not in the podcast.
You wasn't in it.
I looked at
like
it as niggas being doing all that backbiting and talking and having opinions on camera that you might not need to say and shit like that.
But at the same time, I felt like that.
We brought the love to that motherfucker. So
yes,
it's like
sir.
a positive
yes, sir.
side.
Yes,
so
sir.
When I first started, it was like I didn't even walk around telling people I had no podcast. I just go out and be me and whatever. So as I kept going, nigga hit me, bro, why you ain't got me on your podcast? And I'm like, that's how you get on.
That's how you get on.
You know? I keep saying, Mr. Tang, he looking at me, bro. You saying you fuck with me, but I see your podcast, why we ain't locked in? Yeah. And I'm saying that's exactly how we locked in. So
I just told him that too.
That's how I kept it going so far. Just as people ask me, I go out every day, 4-5 times a day, morning and night.
No, nigga, you outside, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I got like a low key pet peeve of just calling people, right?
Hit me.
But I know everybody. My resources, my rapport is strong, right? Yeah. To where everybody fuck with me, right?
That part.
That's how you hear.
Yeah.
But I don't want to just extend my hand for some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So for lack of a better word, brother, I don't call everybody every day that I know I can go hang with you. I know I can go hang with Killer. I know I can go hang with everybody, Snoop.
What you about to say is, how do you do it? What I do is this. Whenever I think about a nigga, I just call it. I hit you.
But that's the point I'm making.
That's it. You don't
that's where I'm at.
For no reason. I don't have no reason. I could be sitting there talking to a nigga. Somebody showed me a video. Hey, I know you be with ratchet ass killer. Yeah, that's my boy. And the nigga like, look at this video. This look like this nigga that just stole some shit from Cali Plug. And to me, they showed the video. A nigga did like a bait, dropped 20, walked by. Nigga picked it up. He got chains on glass. I'm looking like.
You hit the hammer on the nail, brother, about what I was what I was gonna ask you.
As soon as he get off the phone with him, it's like, wow, I just talked about, let me call this nigga. What's up with you, fool? You good? Blah, blah, blah. I'm just checking in, ain't nothing. Hey, guess what? Nigga just sent me this video about this saying you think it was you. Wow, go. I'm gone. I ain't calling you for nothing. I wanna, so if I ever do call and want something,
you like
ain't
me,
like
though.
A nigga who ain't never called. It's different when you get a nigga number and you don't call. Be like, this nigga weird. I gave him a number.
Hey, why is he calling me?
For nothing. You feel me?
Hey, but my thing is, that's why I don't just.
I really don't want nothing from nobody.
I don't want nothing from nobody.
I just want you to be you and be comfortable.
And be comfortable with seeing me, cuz.
Hey, but circle back on your podcast. You know what I mean? Does that help you? I mean, because even though you didn't want to do it at first,
okay, so
did that help you stay connected with the fans?
We got to the 50th episode. My boy was telling me how much of like a landmark that is. That's dope. And in my head, I'm not even paying attention. We just going.
You're stamping.
Yeah, I'm just rocking out. So now I'm stopping. I'm like, damn, we 50 in. We need, this is serious. So now it done got to points where I didn't interview a few people, and they like, I don't even interview people, but I feel comfortable doing it with you. So now I'm like, okay, I done found the space where it makes sense for people and they enjoy it.
Yeah, I did Time Bomb. He said the same thing. Yeah. 10, I never did nobody podcast, but he loved me.
Yeah, no, that's real. I can see it's the same way for you. Nigga love to sit down and talk game with you.
Because this is what we do.
It's a certain much of standards and morals you got where I know you ain't about to ask me nothing off the jump rope.
Facts.
Something to get you your own love, and then as soon as that camera turn on,
they talking bullshit.
I heard you got it, and it's like, damn.
We made it.
Hey, turn the camera off.
How you hear that?
I seen that shit before with China on No Jumper or something like that, bro. To where she got into it with Adam, and I'm like, damn. How do you dive off into something like that with somebody that you fucking with and they can't fuck with you? But I get it. It's clickbait and all this old shit. But I'm not here for that. I'm here for the love. I want people to hear you guys.
And you like, oh, I done did one and it went crazy or something. It's like, what did I do there? Most likely it's gonna be something like you said, some controversial, something like that.
Hey, but
now you like, let me keep that going. And then now you start adding all that. So that's why I feel like we even got so many different characters now because they know what they got to do to go viral. So they just walk around.
Hey, but a lot of cats gonna go viral off the negativity, but I think with us, with what it do in the city, we was trying to stay. We gonna stay positive.
Yeah, I was saying
you
that.
Know what I mean?
We ain't trying 24. We ain't trying
to be honest.
Yeah.
We have
what we doing.
You know what
I mean? What we doing is we trying to stay. We gonna stay positive and continue to push a good narrative. Yes, to help everybody elevate. You know what I mean?
So I always say this about the internet. It's all about what you looking for. You could be learning how to do a push-up and looking up tutorial on push-up. all your motherfucking algorithm gonna keep showing you workout videos now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you looking for negative shit, you get me? You only gonna find negative shit on the internet. So it's like all you can do is add a new platform for us. Being on the West, there ain't a hell of platforms for us. So we just added shit.
So listen. With all that being said, man, it's always a pleasure to have you here, bro. No, I can talk to this nigga on the phone like for hours and hours.
It don't even seem like it be that long.
And it don't even be seeming like it, bro. But I'm just saying, my motherfucking partners that I really fuck with, when we see each other, we hang like a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Like, so we can talk and you don't even know that the whole hour that went by. It's like going to sleep and 6 hours passed. And you be like, what the fuck? Or if you go to work, 6 hours take forever.
Now look, hanging out with Christians and the pimping. Now let's see how this mix, right? They say 2 or more together, what? We have in church.
Church. So, gospel.
When you get to church, it be seeming so long, you be in there for hours. But
they giving you great game.
So that's what I'm
all
saying.
The time.
Downloading and uploading like that is from somewhere else. So that's why the time only fly when you having fun.
Time only fly when you having fun. I need you to give some good advice or great advice because you seem such articulated with your words, brother, that I think somebody gonna land and receive this information.
Stop procrastinating.
Tell me what you would tell these people.
Yeah, stop procrastinating, man. Living it now. What you can do right now, don't put it off to tomorrow. Do it right now. Whatever you didn't do already,
the real shit
it's
right
over
there.
with, man. You can learn from it and be a lesson, or it could just be a L. You took a L. But if you learn from any of your L's, it's a lesson. It's not a L no more. So we learn from all our lessons, L's, and we making them lessons. And we just heavy on this. I'm like a serial killer. I'm a serial winner. All day.
I'm a serial winner.
If a nigga want to take a picture, I'll help you. Like, nigga ain't doing, I want to take, like, you feel me? Right. I've been around niggas and we going to the stage to perform and I tell them you got to go to that. And they just look at me like, oh, I ain't never coming with you.
Bro, I sign autographs. I do it all when it's all, when I don't have to do it. Take pictures when I don't have to do it.
I got a DJ, G5 performer with me. You feel me? The cameraman, that's it. They looking at me like, I can't go through there. Like, man, they don't believe me. Like a nigga running the play on them. But that's just the business. You lose people, you gain people. You know what I mean? And like I said, we go out every day. So it's like.
No, I've been seeing you've been motivated, bro.
What I'm saying is to say is I have different phases of niggas. I got niggas I've been going out with, they had kids and they put up now, they with their kids. And I'm still outside. So I end up hanging out with new people. So it's like, you gotta stay in motion.
That nigga be in motion.
Yeah, we ain't got like moving around.
All right, let me ask you some quick questions real quick, my nigga, before we get up out of here, man. What's your favorite shoe, man?
Favorite shoe of all time? I'll probably just to keep it simple, a good Air Force One white.
I'd have thought it was the J's.
I know, I love J's, but you talk about all time that I could just wear every day, switch the fit, but the shoes gotta stay the same.
Yeah.
All white.
Yeah.
You can't beat them.
If I could keep getting a fresh pair of all whites, what other?
I'm cool. If every day the clothes like George Jetson,
come on, man.
my shit, I'm all whites.
I think I could lose. You feel me?
Facts.
You could go to somewhere where it's still like formal, put on some all whites, do an interview.
Yeah.
You can't just throw on certain shit. You like, oh, this nigga wore James to feel me? Some all whites can make it. You know? So all right.
Yeah. Who's your favorite artist of all time?
It's a good one. All time.
Light the stick up.
The dribble. I'll probably just leave it with Nip Hussle.
Oh, of all time. Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
I seen him. He stood on this square.
10 toes.
You know, like off record and on record. Like, you gotta be dope.
Yeah, he was solid.
Niggas be dope as fuck on record. Go off record, you like,
boo boo.
Yeah, okay.
Like a pizza box and a pool table.
Like a pack of annihilators.
So
I like you now, but not later, nigga.
Yeah, then another thing that niggas have about them is the streets love them, but your family hates them. Have you ever been around niggas and your mama hate them and sister hate them? Niggas don't love you. Like, you didn't take care of home. So that's another thing. And here you see, he took care of his people. They loved him. He was handling that. You know what I mean? Handling your street issues. You know, I don't gangbang, but at the same time, he did whatever he had to do for that. But just standing on the square and just I seen him around. He was a regular nigga as far as.
No, that nigga was like me and you, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some niggas get the
loyal to the soil.
Get acting wild and doing different. Like, what's up with you?
That's what they trip off about me, bro, because I always stay loyal to the soil.
Yeah, no, I ain't
you know what I mean? They can't never say I did anything to divert.
Hey, what's up? Even if we ain't get.
I don't give a fuck where we at. We can't get in.
Rocking with the.
We rocking out here.
It's like Black Power, and then it's like street nigga right here. What's up, my nigga? Yeah, that part. Yeah. So we gonna always like.
Hey, who was your favorite artist of all time?
You said Nip.
You said Nip?
Yeah. Nip, right?
If you can perform with anyone, who would it be? Dead or alive?
That's a good one. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna throw you off. I always wanted to just go crazy for Moms with a cold feature from Mary J. Blige.
Moms do that song with you.
One of them, no, not her. When I come and I press play, and then I got a big ass
blow
show,
Mom's mind.
and then Mary J. just come out on the hook for me, and it's one of them.
That was different.
I just bogged down. You hear me?
That was different. I remember, you know, doing the shit like Anita Baker or some shit with my mom, because I used to have to clean the wall on Saturday with Moms and them.
Yeah, I feel like
you already know what I'm talking about.
Still connect to this era. She still ain't gone. They know if she come out, it's like,
no, Mary's it
now or whatever. But still,
no, Mary's it.
Come with that hook, and it's like, oh yeah, that's
it's out of here.
Record,
right?
The Good Morning Gorgeous was out of here. So you know what I mean?
Like one of them type of hooks. I fuck them over or something like that.
What's next for you?
I got an album about to drop called Something from the Ghetto. We mixing and mastering it right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
what kind of collabs or anything or producers you got on there?
Mostly it's produced by the Rich Assholes, but I got my boy Quack Z on there. I got the Rich Assholes baby on the beat. My boy Alex Clay. You know what I mean?
G5 on that bitch too?
G5. I had a song on there with him, and this is what I did. So let's say this. I was recording this album. Me and G5 hooked up, and we was just supposed to do one song. You know how you like, let me get a little booty record.
Get something cracking.
Yeah.
When we got in there, we did 3 records. And I was like, damn, like it was just, we was working fast. He make the beat, I rap, he rap, it was just boom, bam.
And we done.
Did another one. So we did them so fast, he was like, shit, we should do a whole tape. And in my head, I'm like, damn, it ain't no good time for that because I'm going to finish my tape. But I'm like, fuck it, let's get on it. We mashing shit out so fast, we can put it out, get the motion. I drop my tape. They end up going on tour with Sada Baby.
Yeah.
So we halfway through with the tape. Now they
with the Fanatics and everything.
Yeah.
Killing it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So when they on tour, the tape halfway through. So I'm like, damn, I'm out here pushing one of the records, keeping it going. When we came, it just, the time was going. Finished it, then we dropped it, it just drawed out. So the record that I was working on before I did that one, I had to finish it. So now I basically, all the records that I had a big ass listening party, and I let all the fans that I fuck with and all the, you know, good people came out and they rated my shit 1 through, you know, the best record on there, they put a 1. The least record they like, it might be number 15 or 20.
Kind of like one of them movies did before they drop.
And I just put all the numbers together and picked my album from how the fans picked it. So it's like, I'm for sure that everybody gonna like it because they picked the best ones out of it. So with that being said, the records that made it was from how everybody graded it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's what's up, man.
Okay.
Man, I'm just happy to have you with me, man. And it's always a pleasure, man. I can't wait for you to come back around with me. You always welcome here, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I need you to come calls with me and talk your talk, George, because I love the way you articulate that shit and break that shit down, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we've been doing, man. So can you drop your handle for everybody so they can know what's going on, how to find you, and check out all your music? Yeah,
The Real Young LA. That's TheRealYungla. I took the O's out of Young and put them in Navy Federal.
That's Facebook?
That's everything.
That's everything.
Facebook, you just put Young LA.
Twitter?
TheRealYungLA.com, The Real Young LA. Yeah, just overall the real.
All that shit.
Real.
My nigga, man. Always a pleasure to have you with us, man. Especially with brother. No fingerprints. You know, we real goonies and foolies, man, out here, man.
Hey, let me say this before I get on, man.
Go ahead, brother.
I love what y'all doing here.
Thank you.
You and y'all co-hosts, y'all really,
Sink.
y'all locked in. You know what I'm talking about? Cousin Sink, y'all
appreciate
synced
that.
in. I like sync. That's a good word.
Pack gang, whole lot of pack gang shit.
All that part. My man behind the
that's
board,
governor.
Governor, he holding it down. You know what I'm talking about? I love to see y'all even go back and forth a little bit. It's like brotherly love, man. I feel like y'all was finding each other.
This shit was meant.
Y'all was finding each other thing on the Bluetooth. You know how you type in the Bluetooth, you press JVC. They said, no, that's
you said that earlier to me. I love that.
Hey, you click the wrong one, and then when y'all linked in, it just start flowing. Y'all like 3-4 shows down, just knocking shit down smooth.
Boom, 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 and we get the fuck out of here.
Got y'all Superman on, you feel me? I be doing it on my podcast, but look, y'all shoes and everything, so y'all gotta fix the whole thing.
Hey, we don't know what niggas watching, you hear me?
Come on down, man. And you coming in your different bag on it. You came grown and sexy on it. Nigga ready to go to a brunch. Crack a tea or something, man.
Man, I just love you, man. And I can't wait to do the Wake and Bake show. Come back over that motherfucker. Shout out to the Wake and Bake show, man. Shout out my nigga, the real young LA, man, and everything he got going on, man.
And I'm going to say this about Cousin before I go. Right when they think you ain't saying enough, you hit a nigga with one of them crucial questions. They like, oh yeah, buy out.
Buy out.
He ain't over this. He got shit in the cut.
He in the cut?
Yeah, he
that's
ready.
My cousin Steve, though. You better believe that.
He just let you ready your place.
That's my gunner, though.
As soon as you ready,
I'm like
ready.
you, man. Nonchalant.
Yeah, that part. I recognize that. So I'm just telling somebody in the back that might not see you talking as much, and they don't know you got a lot to say, though, is you just waited. You in pocket like a wallet. You hello.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, so check this out, man. That's the real young up. Like, I'm Mr. 10.
And I'm Cousin Saint.
And, man, this is what it do in the city. Boom.
In the city, gotta stay on your toes. It's things to change real fast, that's how it goes in the city. Gotta watch for the folks and kinfolk. Homeboy